Hoy tengo el gran placer de conversar con la estrella de Hollywood, Josh Segara, acerca de su papel Danny en la nueva película Scream 6.
Please, please help us. Just tell me what's going on.
Line here, girl.
Can-
You got a problem here, guy?
Let me start asking you, were you a fan of the Scream movies in the 90s?
Absolutely, I was. I remember exactly where I was when I saw Scream 1. I remember I didn't sleep a wink that night. I remember that every time I looked at my back porch sliding door, I'd peek in through first and make sure I didn't have anybody tied up back there. Every time the phone rang, I was thinking about it. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Actually, I think this was happened to all of us. So, what do you feel like to be on this new part of the movie?
It's an honor. It's wild. It's wild. I'm such a fan of a lot of the actors that have been a part of this franchise, starting with my cast that I got to go work with. I loved Melissa's work before this. I loved Jenna's work before this. And getting to know all of them and getting to play, it was so fun. But then the actors that have come before us, I'm a huge fan of David Arquette's. I don't know if you've seen his documentary, You Can't Kill David Arquette, but he's a big wrestling fan. He's a legend in the wrestling world. And I'm a big wrestling fan. So just to come along and get to be part of this storied franchise for me it's pretty wild, Luisa. It's pretty wild.
That's amazing. What can you tell us about Danny?
Danny is Sam's neighbor. He loves Sam with all his heart. He's an aspiring actor with big dreams. He has a giant 40-foot ladder in his apartment, and it might come into use at some point during this movie.
Apart from the 90s general fascination and nostalgia, what is the best of a Scream 6 for you?
Bringing it to New York City. For me, I'm a New Yorker, so knowing that we got to shoot this movie and New York was a character, if you've ever spent a Halloween night in New York City, you know that things can get a little treacherous sometimes. Everybody running around in masks. And to play with that, to get on the subway and shoot such a scary scene was awesome. The bodega scene, like if a Ghostface interrupted my morning bagel, I'd be a little upset with Ghostface, I'm just trying to replenish my electrolytes, sir. Please do not interrupt me,
Okay, I'm curious. As an actor, did you mentally prepare for this character?
No, for sure. With every character that I play, I always want to start with the script. You want to see what the writer's intentions are. And then you have conversations with the directors. And then you meet your castmate. And in this point, I'm playing opposite Melissa. And that's just us figuring out who these people are. Danny and Sam, I'm sure, are at a place where they're new in their relationship. So what does that feel like? What does that look like? And she's got a lot of history herself. I always laugh. I wonder when she told him that her last boyfriend, he tried to kill her, so she had to kill him back. You'd be like, oh, okay. And all of that goes into the preparation. And then you go out there and have fun, and especially in this world, this horror world, it never stops being fun. You can go to 10, you can go to 15 with your emotions.
So, was there anything that you found more challenging or difficult?
I mean, I probably had to open that ladder. Honestly, 75 times I threw that ladder open, okay? And by take 30, I was like, woo, these shoulders, y'all, woo. I might need to get a massage later today by day 5. But honestly, I was nothing compared to what the girls had to go through. By day 3, day 4, day 5, we were all comparing notes and bruises, and they were bruised up and all worth it, though. I'll tell you that. We just know that we wanted to do something that fit this franchise, and that scene, I hope that people enjoy. I hope they feel like they're with us up on that ladder. Yeah.
Oh my God. Josh, my time is out, but thank you so much for having me and congratulations again for your role.
Thank you, Luis. I appreciate it.